Hey guys, today I'll be talking about depression, anxiety, and suicide. Just as a health awareness thing, I'll be doing a lot lately. Well, lately, but I'll be doing a lot at the moment. I mean, could carry this on in the future, but maybe we'll see what happens. But I'm here to talk about today. I'm here to talk about three things in life which we'll all go through at some point. Not many people wouldn't have gone through this because it's quite a scenario which is hard to get through, and I'll be telling you how to get through this type of problem. So today I'll be talking about depression first of all as a start. So depression is like, I would explain it in a way as depression would be like a weight that pulls you down and you feel useless, worthless every day, moving constantly, but you can't get to your goal. The thing what depression does, it messes you up mentally in a way you think so negative about yourself, which could build up to wanting to end your life or something like that. And then you realize something in your own mind that isn't really the real you as you think. Most people probably won't get me in that statement, but if you think about it, it's your brain telling you these things. You are you, and you can't change that. The people who have been through this, I understand how you feel. It's really, really hard thing to get through, and I know, because I've been through it a lot, and it's definitely one of the hardest things you're going to get through in life, mentally. And then main causes of it could be missing someone you've been away from for a while, like at this pandemic at the moment, like coronavirus. That is that is a bad thing going on at the moment, but thank you to the NHS for helping us during this pandemic, and they have been the real heroes through this year at the moment. 2020 has gone off to a bad start, but you never know, it could get better at the moment. But the main causes of depression is leaving your friends behind, or missing someone, or you're being abused, or something. That's even bullying is a cause. And I remember I wasn't really bullied in school, but I used to get dropped quite a lot. Then I ended up fracturing my rib cage, and that wasn't fun. That's painful until this day. I think hurts every now and then, but not bad. Just stings. Usually, I would, if I was depressed and upset, I would talk about other things, try and talk to my friends, stay in contact with them a lot more. And I've ended up doing a lot of things which I shouldn't have, and ended up in a result of death, but that shouldn't have been an option, really. I look up on the things I see now, and any of you are depressed, just I'd love it if you could stay and watch, because I know this is probably like, oh, this kid's got a terrible camera, he's filming on his iPad, he's got earphones in, but in all honesty, I'm trying to do the best I can and just talk about what it feels like. And I know a lot of people have been through this, and so have I. And I'll leave my Instagram account in the bio below, so so you could either talk to me or like anything that comes up. I'll gladly talk. You also know me as Kickboxing and Boxing. I do a lot of training videos, and speaking of training, I'll do a health one coming up soon, because a lot of depression and anxiety can be released by endorphins, which then are released by exercise and training. Then I could do some help outs and stuff for people out there who are struggling a lot at the moment, and that are in a lot of, well, not pain, but mentally painful ways. And anxiety, linking to anxiety now, it's very, well, it's like, say for instance you were nervous but really bad, nerve-wracking scenario where you're thinking about something, but then you realise it's just travelling there that really gets you nervous. But once you get there, you start to wind into it a bit more and start to understand the main focus and keys of it. Then usually you'll start to understand it was worth going instead of staying at home worrying. If you were to stay at home more than you usually do, you'd start to be more depressed, worried, because you'll be isolated from everybody else, like this pandemic, which is causing people to be depressed, wanting to end their life. Some people, in a way, depression-wise, people don't want to die, but they say they want to end their life. It's how they feel, but they don't want to. It's the outside. Outside doesn't matter. It's the inside of you that matters. The actual soul, mentally, your mind, it's fight or flight. All of us, we have so much potential in us that we don't understand. That it's just, we need to dig deep, use that and overcome that. You cannot just sit there and think to yourself, I'm going to just sit here in my room and be depressed for ages. Trust me, you will get past it. It's a thing. I'm sorry if some family members or people have passed away from it. I would agree with you, it's tough as hell. I've been through the same before, but it's very long timing thing that lasts for a while, actually. And then, so the linking to depression again, the suicidal part is a big thing to it, which has been quite a few deaths in the world also because of it. It's a sad thing, but most people will regret it. It's known to fact that people have regretted doing things they shouldn't have in the first place, just because how they reacted, what would their parents think, what would their friends, family, everyone think. Even if people tell you you're stupid, you're worthless, and you think that negatively to yourself, you don't realise all of us has value. We have so much potential we can build just by friendship and coming together. That's something I would love to work forward to in this situation of YouTube and all that. And I'm only just really here because just to talk about it and just let people know in the world they're not the only ones, and just to let you know and stuff. But this is just a heads up known thing that you don't have to watch this if you don't want to, but just to let you know and help out. I mean, most people probably think it's just a kid with his earphones in and an iPad using his camera, but no, I'll just try and say that I've been through the same thing as you, and I'd love to talk about it and help people out a lot more than I did before. It'll be a good thing as well because I'll get to know people also. It's you think our potential is way more stronger than fear and anger. Usually people let anger overcome fear and depression, but that just makes it worse. That builds up. After you use it, that builds up upon it. We've got to use our mindset. We've got to get the correct mindset and to keep going and keep moving. Don't tell depression to F off or do something about it. You can't just sit there and do anything. I'm not saying people do. Not saying everyone does it, but it's just a thing some people do, just either for attention, but no, not even just for attention though, but sometimes it's real facts. Bullying is a big factor to it, and that can cause depression the thing is, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never hurt you. That's kind of wrong. Words can break your heart. Mentally, physically, well, not physically, but mentally. That can make you mentally ill for God knows how long, and that could really, really affect you. Then again, but I will talk about this in a part 2 video. Sorry if this was so short in a way, because my storage isn't very good and I'll have to try and film it on another device. But thank you for watching. I'll see you later. I'll put my Instagram bio down in the down below. And thank you for watching. And feel free to watch. If not, it's up to you. I'm just trying to help out. Alright. Well, I'll see you in a bit. Just think, we all have potential. We all come together. But remember one thing. You have friends and family who care about you and love you more than anything. You do not take advantage of that for 1 second, because you will regret it. Many things I've done in my life I've regretted, and I'm glad I didn't do that. Trust me on this one. Anyone out there who's depressed, upset, worrying, there's no need to be. Don't worry about it until it's happened. There's no need to worry. It's how the world works, it's how we work. And that's just the way life is. But just remember, you have people who care about you, and I'm a person here who's free to talk to anyone who's going through the same thing. But I've gotten over it now. As you can see, if I can do it, everyone can do it. It's a hard thing to get past, and we'll all get through it in the end. So I'll put my description down below to talk to people who are feeling low. And then again, I'm just a kid who's got his earphones in with an iPad camera, but trying to help out, trying to start a community where we can all work together. Alright, thank you for watching. If so, see you in a bit. Stay positive for the rest of the day. See ya.